This morning shattered something in me. I was jogging, and as I turned the corner, I saw a woman in her 60s. She asked me if she could speak to me. At first, I wanted to keep going, but something in her eyes, something stopped me. Then I asked if something important had happened, and she said yes. She looked at me, truly looked at me with eyes full of fear, confusion, and profound loneliness. She was scared, lost. She had been with a group of 10 people, and suddenly they all disappeared, left her alone. The street was empty. I was running in circles and I didn't see anybody over there. And she could not understand what was happening to her. I spoke gently to her about her feelings. I guided her to come back to her breath, to her heartbeat, to feel her body instead of chasing answers she couldn't find. I was present for her. Slowly, I saw her soften. She began to feel calmer, safer, more connected. And then she looked at my eyes so deep, just deep looking, and asked, "Are you from the God?" She searched so deeply over there, trying to find him in my eyes. She told me I was different than others. And in that moment, I realized she wasn't just talking to me, she was reaching out to the world, reaching for someone, anyone who would truly see her, truly hold her. I said, yes, I am from God, just like you, just like anybody else. She agreed. Then I folded her palms to her heart and whispered, God lives right here in your heart. Feel him. If you every heartbeat, every breath you make, when you know he is here, you're never lost. You're home. She tried. Her body loosened. Her breath became gentle, like a child resting after a long cry. I held her trembling hands. I taught her how to breathe, to feel the warmth inside her palms, to return home to her heart. And as her breath softened, so did her spirit. I asked if I could help her back into her house. She agreed, and when I stepped inside, ooh, that air felt so cold, deeply and profoundly lonely. Lives alone. Then I looked around and I saw some notes on her walls, on the fridge, reminders to herself, small anchors in a sea of forgetting. She told me she has Alzheimer's. I stood there silent. My heart just crept open, and her voice felt like I was speaking to an angel, so gentle, so kind, so pure. I can't even describe it. And how? How it is possible to live alone in such condition? Always unknown, always unpredictable, always terrified, and feeling lost even inside your own walls. Oh my God. I thought to myself, oh my God, I wouldn't survive like this. How does she? How she can do this? How? Her only companions were her cats and the echo of her own thoughts. We talked some more. She cried. Even she cried not in a loud, desperate way, but in a quiet, sacred way, like the angel mourning softly from the deepest pain you could ever feel. We hugged. I just simply held her. Just simply held her. It's hard to leave, but I saw that she feels calm, safe in her house, and I had to go. As I left, I carried her loneliness with me, and this morning shattered something in me. Just think about that. No one ever imagines the end. Who will you be at the end of your journey? How you will meet your own final days? We spent so much of our lives judging, trying to mold our children and partners into the perfect versions of our own ideas or ideals. We try to control outcomes. We hurt people we love without realizing that we push them away from us with our demands and expectations. We build walls around us, around our hearts, so we don't get hurt anymore. And then, at the end, we might find ourselves alone in a super quiet, abandoned house. No one left to call, no one left to listen. Just because we never learned how to truly connect, because we spent a lifetime fighting to be right instead of choosing to be close. Oh. Do you want to end up alone, lost in your own house, looking for God in strangers' eyes? This morning asked me, and now I'm asking you, what kind of ending are you creating today? What kind of presence are you planting in the hearts of people you love? Will your final chapter be filled with warmth and open arms of echoes of empty rooms? We still have time. Time to soften. Time to forgive. Time to think. Time to open our hearts. May we all choose connections over perfections. May we build a life so full of love that in our final days we are held, but not by strangers, by warmth. By warmth we once gave away so freely. What is the legacy we leave behind? Will our children and loved ones come back to us because they felt safe, seen, and cherished in our presence? Or will they turn away because we were unbearable and we never let them be themselves next to us? Today, I invite you to ask yourself, are you behaving a way that builds bridges or burns them? We still have time. Time to soften. Time to think. Time to forgive. Time to build. Time to open. And time to choose connection over control, presence over perfection, and love over fear.